Well, hello. We're going to start our lesson 9-5 using some problems from a vending machine. But the first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name. Oh, I didn't get the Smith on there. That's okay. If you want to put the date on there, I'm actually doing mine on the first day of September, so it's 9/1/2020. And I'm going to start with this first one. This is kind of our warm-up, but I'm going to do my Rutac. R-U-T-A-C. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack. That's check. Rutac. Let's read together. Touch under the words as I read along. Hannah did 55 jumping jacks at recess. She did 35 jumping jacks after school. How many jumping jacks did Hannah do all together? How do you know? Try solving this problem 2 different ways. Okay, so I know I'm going to need 2 different ways. I'm going to just draw a line down the middle while I'm thinking about it so I can do way 1 on this side, on the right, left, and way 2 on the right. Let's go ahead and underline some questions. And the first one is what we're trying to solve, which is how many jumping jacks did Hannah do all together? And the key word in there is all together. That means that we are going to add. Well, the question is what are we going to add? And this is where I go back and I circle my numbers. And if the numbers have a unit, so much the better. So I'm going to circle 55 jumping jacks and 35 jumping jacks. So I need to think of a way to add these 2 together. My thinking is, what is 55 plus 35? All right, so I am going to be clever here for a moment, and I am already thinking I need to add. I need 2 different ways to attack this particular problem. One way that I'm going to do it is with my base 10 blocks. I'm going to start with 55, so that's 5 longs, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I'm going to do 5 small cubes, which I make as dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that was very nice. And then I'm going to do my 35, which is 3 longs, 1, 10, 20, 30, sorry about that, and 5 ones, 5 more cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 55, and this is 35. And I'm going to add them together. So that's one way I could attack this problem. I'm going to do some cute little stuff right here with my video. I'm going to go into, I have to figure out where I'm at. I'm going to, let's see, I think that's just a poster. Let me see, you're going to see some weird teacher stuff here for a second. And as I move to my computer, and the second way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do 2. That's what I want. I'm going to use my number grid is the second way. So that's what I'm getting to. I gave you a brand new one to have and keep at home. Now remember, I am adding, maybe make it a little smaller. Well, that's okay. I'm going to add 55. Oop. Hang on. Gotta go back to what I was doing. That's okay. There we go. All right, now I want to go to my, oh, it's always tricky when I have to, oh, there it is. Go away, go away, go away, go away. There we go. All right, I've got my pen back and I'm adding 55 plus 35. Thanks for being patient with me, which means I'm going to start at the big number 55 and I'm going to go down 3, which is 30. So 10, 20, 30. And then I'm going to hop over 5 more. That means I'm going to move to my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I land on 90. So I can see that 55 plus 35 is going to give me 90. That's one way I can check. All right, I'm going to go back to my worksheet because the number grid showed me, let's see, there we are. So my number grid showed me that my answer would be 90. Let's see what happens when I use my base 10 blocks. So if I count, I'm going to start with the ones because I noticed that 5 and 5, I know something about 5 and 5. What is 5 plus 5? That's right, 5 plus 5 is 10, and if I have 10 together, I'm going to make a new long. Now, when I have 10, I have a new long, but I don't have any cubes left over, so I put a 0 in my ones digit, and then I carry the 10 to the tens column. Okay? So now let's count our tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, plus this extra one here is 90. So how do I know that my answer is 90? Well, I tried it on my number grid and added 35. I also used base 10, and then Finally, I did 2-digit addition. So I have 3 ways that you could solve this particular problem. Ooh, that was kind of fun. Can I get rid of those? Ooh, super cool. I'm learning new things about my tools. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm in this weird eraser mode. So let's see. Pen. We'll go back to our pens. Maybe I want a black pen. And I'll do Rutacy, R-U-T-A-C. Tell me what it means to me. So for these next problems, we're going to use one of the pieces in your packet. It's going to look like this. It's this paper that says snacks. I remember going to the YMCA when I was a kid, and my favorite part was they had snack or vending machines. They're always exciting to see. So let's look at the different items that you could purchase from the vending machine. First, in the first row, we have crackers, which are 30 cents. We have peanuts, which are 55 cents. Pretzels for 65 cents. Raisins for 45 cents. Rice cakes for 50 cents. In the second column, or in the second row, we have water for 75 cents, granola for 40 cents, sunflower seeds for 60 cents, mints for 35 cents, and cheese sticks for 25 cents. Keep this paper handy as we go back to our worksheet. Switch back over here, opens up, and it says, we're going to read now, I would like to buy a pack of cheese sticks, 25 cents, and a bag of pretzels, 65 cents. How much money do I need? So, we've read the problem. I'm going to underline the question. How much money do I need? Next, I'm going to circle the numbers, and this worksheet is helpful because I can go to my vending machine picture and I can see that cheese sticks are in fact 25 cents. Uh-oh, hang on. 25 cents. And I can also see, use a blue pen, that the pretzels are 65 cents. Now there's a key word. Usually the key word is in the question, but it's not in this case because I need to figure out how much I need for cheese sticks and pretzels. So our keyword here is actually and, because I'm going to combine the prices of both, which means I'm going to add. So my number model is going to be 25 cents plus 65 cents. And I don't know yet what it equals. So that's my thinking step. I have figured out that I need to add the two numbers together. Now it's time to attack. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to that. I'm kind of jumping between pages here. I'm going to go to my toolkit. Uh-oh, we got a mess here. No, I'm drawing all over my toolkit because I can't get to where I need to go. Oh no. Let's see if I do this. If it will reset. There it is. And now I can put a new number grid on there. At the beginning of second grade, I really like to use this number grid quite a bit. And remember, I'm going to start at 25 cents. And I'm adding 25 cents plus, was it the pretzels for 65 cents? I think so. And I really have to know how many to add. Now, I could count 65, but that's a lot. I'm going to use place value. I'm going to say 65 is 10, or 6 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Notice I didn't stop at 65. I kept going until I had 6 tens counted. Now I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that ends me on 90. So that the number grid says my answer would be 90. Let me see where I'm going. I'm going to go back here. Okay, so we think the answer might be 90. Let's go ahead and use our base 10 blocks to try that. So here is 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Here is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, there's that 5 plus 5 again. 25, 65. I'm going to show you how to do the 2-digit addition, because if you're working at home, chances are you're working with a grown-up who likes to do it this way. This is how we were taught when we were younger. So 5 plus 5, I know, again, is a 10. So that's going to make another group of 10, just like with Hannah's jumping jacks. So that's 0 ones left over, and I carry my 1, the 1 for 10. So now all I have to do is count by 10. Let's count together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, plus this last one that we made is 90. So just like our number chart showed us, we had 90 cents. Well, let's think about that for a second. 6 plus 2, 7, 8. That would be 8, plus 1 more would be 9. So 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. 90 cents. We've attacked this 3 ways, and we've checked it 3 different ways. Uh-oh, hang on. Here we go. Noah buys raisins. 40. I forgot my Rudicy. Mr. Rademacher Smith keeps texting me. Oh my goodness. Where's that eraser tool when I need it? TAC. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack, check, Rudicy. Touch under the words as I read along. Noah buys raisins, 45 cents, and Leo buys mints, 35 cents. How much did they spend all together? Okay, we need to go through and underline the question. How much did they spend all together? All together is a key word. Oops, I forgot the all. Just together. That means we're going to add, we're going to put the 45 cents, so I circled the number that Noah spends, and the 35 cents that Leo spends together. So we're now on our thinking step. 35 cents plus 45 cents equals, and I don't know what that is yet, so I'll put a question mark. Once again, I'm going to use the two strategies that I've showed you, our base 10, our number grid, and our two-digit addition. So I'm going to draw my 45 cents, 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 44, 45. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to write those nice and neatly. 45, I gave myself some space. I'm going to separate my 10s and my 1s. 35, and I'm going to add those together. Let's see if I can get my number grid to clear up. Here we go. Reset that. Waiting for things to load. There's my number grid. I'm going to my pen tool, and I've got 45 plus 35. So I'm going to start at 45, and I'm going to go, it says 3, but that's in the tens place. So I'll do my place value, 10s and 1s. So that's actually 30. I can skip down my lines 3 times to make 30. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30. Then I can move over 5 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And that gives me 80. So my number grid leads me to believe we might be spending 80 cents. Okay, let's see if we were right. We're in the attack phase now. Okay, I start with my 1s because I have 5 and 5. I know that that makes 10. So I'm going to loop that over, a 0 in the 1s place, and I carry the 10, the long, back into the 10s place. Some kids like to put the 10 over here in the 1s place. Be really careful. 1 digit per column. So I had to separate that out. Sometimes I'll do my little 1 down here. My dad showed me this trick when I was a girl, and I put the 1 there because that actually looks like 10. And then I write over it. All right, let's count by tens. We have 1 plus 4 plus 3. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, plus this one is 80. Ooh, that's a funny 8. And I know that I can take this 1, add it to the 3 to make 4, and I know that 8 is the double of 4 plus 4. Good attack, great checking. Let's go to the next page. I think you're starting to get the hang of these. R-U-T-A-C. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack, check, Rudicy. Stan bought crackers, 30 cents, and sunflower seeds, 60 cents. How much did he spend? Well, let's underline the question. How much did he spend? We're going to circle our numbers, 30 cents, 60 cents, and we have to find that key word. Stan bought crackers and sunflower seeds. So if you were to go to the grocery store and buy crackers and sunflower seeds, you'd have the cash register would add them together. So this and means add. So I'll start my number model. 30 cents plus 60 cents equals, and I'll set up my number over here. Ooh, that was fun. 30 60. Oh, this is nice because this is all tens. So I might use a different strategy over here. I'll stick with what I've been doing. I love using base 10, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But look at this. I know that 3 plus 6 is, I'm going to count on from 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to bet that there's a 9 in here. And I know 0 plus 0, if you add nothing to nothing, you're going to get 0. Okay, let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh my goodness, I used my fact power and counting on to add 3 plus 6. Come back. And I used my base 10 to check. They both came out to 90 cents. Boy, these are going much faster now. Okay, Sonia wants to buy a pack of, coconuts. This is why I need kids in my room. There's always one kid that reminds me when I forget to write Rudicy, because I forget a lot. Touch under the words as I read. Sonia wants to buy a pack of cheese sticks, 25 cents, and a bottle of water, 75 cents. How much will she have to pay? So I'm going to underline my question. How much will she have to pay? Remember, she's buying 2 items again. She's got her cheese sticks for 25 cents, and cents is my unit, and her water for 25 cents. And means I'm going to add them. So my number model is 25 cents plus 75 cents equals. Now, I know something about 25 and 75. So I've thought about it. I'm not going to use my base 10 this time. I want to see if you know something. Boy, the emails are coming in. I know that 25 is a quarter. I know that 75 is 3 quarters. Sorry. And I know something about 4 quarters. Again, if you're not sure, we can do the base 10. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 5 and a 5. That's going to make our 10. Ooh, they're giving us some nice numbers today. And then I can simply count by 10. Now, in the last problem, 2 problems ago, I showed you that trick my dad taught me. He said 5 plus 5. And like I said, some kids want to put the 10 right here. Don't do it. I put it right there, and I circle it just like I circled it. See how it looks like 10? Okay, then I say 2 plus 7. Well, 7, 8, 9, plus 1 more is another 10. Oh no, we're going into the hundreds category. Here's that little 1 I carried. Guess what? I can trade all of these for a flat because 10 longs equals a flat. That means I have 100 cents, or some of you know that by its common name, $1. And that's exactly what my 4 quarters equal. Kind of clever, huh? Here we go. RUTAC. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack, check, Rudicy. Touch under the words as I go along. Christopher wants to buy a pack of cheese sticks, 25 cents. Granola, 40 cents. And crackers, 30 cents. How much does he need? So I'm going to underline my question. How much does he need? Then I'm going to go through, there's no keyword there that I've seen yet, and circle my numbers. 25, 40, 30. Oh my goodness, I've circled 3 numbers. So Christopher's being very bold. He's going and buying 3 items. But there's that keyword and again. That means we're going to add. So I'm going to add 25, 40, and 30. And this is why I really like adding up and down. When you come into 2nd grade, most of you like to still do that side-to-side addition like you're reading, which is fine. But when we get into higher math, it's really, really helpful, I've found, to add them up and down. So I'm going to try a different strategy here to attack this problem. And I'm going to say 25 is 2 dimes and 5 pennies. I'm going to say 40 is 4 dimes, 10, 20, 30, 40. And I'm going to say 30 is 3 dimes, 20, 30, and no pennies. Well, this makes it very easy because I can count all my pennies. I start with the small coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can see 5 plus 0 is 0. Oh no, bad math day, Mrs. Rademacher Smith. 5 plus 0 is 5. Plus 0 more is still 5. And I don't have to carry in this problem. So I've counted all my ones or my pennies. And it checks up when I add it. I'm going to do the tens column now, and then I'll check it with my dimes. 2 plus 4. 6 plus 3 more. 7, 8, 9. And that gives me 95 cents. Let's count our dimes by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Once again, that matches what we did. So we've checked our problem, and our number model is 25 plus 40 plus 30 equals 95. And our unit is cents. I keep putting my hand on the iPad, and it keeps wanting to make the problem bigger. There we go. We'll reset it. All right, our last problem. Boy, you guys have been troopers. Word problems are tough, and we have had almost, let's see, there's 4 here, plus 2, 5, 6, 7 of them. That's a lot of word problems for one day. R-U-T-A-C. Tell me what it means to me. Read, underline, think, attack, check, Rudicy. Natalia bought rice cakes, 50 cents, and 1 other snack. She spent 80 cents. What else did she buy? How much did it cost? Oh, tricky, tricky. Okay, we need to know what else she bought, and then we have to figure out how much it cost. But that's a tricky. We know she spent 80 cents, and 50 cents of that was on the rice cakes. I'm going to use one of our diagrams to help me, and it's one that's very popular in 2nd grade. It's our parts and our total. So this is a total, this is a part, and this is a part. Well, if she spent 80 cents all together, that is the total. If she spent 50 cents on rice cakes, and she spent, but we don't know what else she bought or how much it costs, our question mark is going to be here. So I can do two number models. I can say 50 plus question mark equals 80, or I could use subtraction, which is 80 take away 50 equals question mark. So I need to find the difference between 80 and 50. So I'm going to draw out the coins. One strategy is the 80 cents, and I'm going to use dimes because they're like tens and because they're small, light, and my favorite. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Those are the 8 dimes that Natalia gave to the clerk at the store. Now I'm going to cross off the dimes that were spent on the rice cakes, and she spent 50 of them. So we're going to cross off and count by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we have solved one part of the mystery. We know how much this mystery item cost. Let's figure it out. 10, 20, 30. And we counted by 10 because dimes are worth 10. And we got 30 cents. So we know that 80 minus 50 is 30 cents. And that makes sense because 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay, now I have to go to my diagram and figure out which item is going to equal 30 cents. And I spot it right away. Do you see the item that costs 30 cents? That's absolutely correct. It is the crackers. So she bought crackers. So we've answered the first problem. What else did she buy? She bought crackers. And we answered the second problem. How much did they cost? Which was 30 cents. And that is practicing our number or our word problems using a vending machine.